Hey guys, if you want to send me an email, you're more than welcome. If you want to send me, if you want to message me on Instagram, a message, not a problem with a link. You could hit me up on top of my channel, my YouTube channel. You'll find my Instagram button and my email there if you want to send me an email. And this is one from a regular that messages me. Hey Mike, I'm going to keep it private. I keep your who you guys are private, anonymous. As usual, I love your channel, mainly because it's filled with rational views. I'm curious how you feel about this link I found. Leaves me wondering, what is the catch with something like this coming to Toronto? I cannot help to think project is not without Toronto's needs and what's good for its average everyday person. I partly think it's immediately because I lost a lot of trust in governments and corporations. You're not the only one. And let's look at Alphabet's Sidewalk Labs. It's by The Verge. It's based out of Toronto. And it's called, the article goes, Alphabet Sidewalk Labs strikes a deal to turn 800 acres of Toronto into Internet City. Holy smokes! So, let's see that again. 800 big ones. That's huge, people. Sidewalk Labs, the smart city subsidiary of Alphabet, with the stated goal of reimagining cities from the internet up, now has a very big sandbox in which to conduct its high-tech experiments. So if you guys don't know what Alphabet is Google on the stock exchange. They go by Alphabet. The Google spinoff announced a deal. Well, it says right there. I should have just kept reading. The Google spinoff announced a deal with the city of Toronto to develop 800 acres of waterfront property into its own digital utopia. So we're getting a Silicon Valley in Toronto. Okay, so far, I think that's fantastic. God bless and everything. I think that's great. It's going to create jobs. But one thing that's jumping out to me is Toronto, everybody's way out, bought out. So Toronto is a great city. I lived there for many years. But the problem I find with Toronto is that everyone's out of reach of buying anything from a condo. Even people working in the tech industry now have to save up 20 years to put a down payment of 20 years of savings. So that's kind of striking as a problem, just like Silicon Valley is facing right now, where a lot of them have to bus and train into town 2 hours a day and 2 hours home. So Waterfront Toronto, a city agency tasked of overseeing the development along the shore of Lake Ontario, probably Lakeshore, is teaming up with Sidewalk Labs to create a new venture called Sidewalk Toronto. On Tuesday, Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau joined the top executives from the Alphabet, including Executive Chairman Eric Schmidt, and to announce the deal, which includes a $50 million commitment from the Sidewalk Labs for installation and testing of the company's smart city technology, and the cost of the project, currently dubbed Quayside, is likely to run over $1 billion, according to an early report by Wall Street Journal. So it says here, creating a new type of neighborhood that puts people first. Today's announcement is about creating a new type of neighborhood that puts people first, Trudeau said in a statement. Sidewalk Toronto will transform Quayside into a thriving hub for innovation and community for tens of thousands of people to live and work and play. I think that's a great idea. I think that area does need some sort of a facelift, and I'm not going to doubt that. The company said that it would convene a town hall on the 1st to kick off a year-long community outreach process, an effort to head by the NIMBY blowback that could result for projects like this, or as Sidewalk Labs puts it, because knowing the great neighborhoods aren't planned from the top down. The announcement... Sorry guys, my eyes are blurry here. The announcement's inclamation of months of testing hints by the Sidewalk Labs on the CEO, Dan Doctroff, and to deal to build the city within city, the trial to self-driving cars and public Wi-Fi, new healthcare delivery solutions, and other city planning advances that moderate technology makes possible indeed. The rumor mill has been churring about the mythical Google Island, since even before the company spun off the Sidewalk Labs as its smart city incubator. I heard about that, building an island off the coast of California. To be sure, Sidewalk Labs, an extension of Alphabet, okay, is purchasing land along Toronto's waterfront, nor would it be the landlord to any residents that eventually live there. The company responded to a request from the proposal from the city looking for innovation partner in development plan, and one after a rigorous procurement process involving a number of local international firms, Sidewalk Labs says. So, what would the city design for Google be like? It would be like include features such as Link NYC, the public Wi-Fi hubs, installed around New York City, and dedicated to self-driving cars. Also seem a pretty sure bet in March. Sidewalk Labs rolled out new production called Flow, which it describes as transportation platform that uses aggregated anonymous traffic data to help city managers identify bottlenecks and redirect trains and buses to transit-starved neighborhoods, as well as drivers get real-time parking information during their commutes. I think it's nice to go with the technology and where it's going. It's a lot of land, and if it's, like I said, land that should be redeveloped and land that deserves a new look. But the problem is Toronto is out of reach for many people. That's one thing that's sparking. I think it's great. Well, why not? Go with the future, move ahead with technology, create more jobs. I think this is fantastic, but it's just Toronto's out of reach for most people. I'm talking about people with six-figure incomes can't afford to live in Toronto without having to put food on credit cards and stuff and living off credit. So that's my concern. I think it's great. Sorry, guys, I'm stuttering through the article a lot. Just my eyes are so... I don't know why. I'm just... My sinuses are plugged up, and I'm feeling better. I feel strong, actually. But it's just... reading through two screens, it kind of muffles my vision. And plus, I can't read, so... Anyways, let me know what you guys... It's your perspective and what you guys think. Comments below that make these videos worthwhile watching. And your comments mean a lot to me. Let me know what you guys think. Am I right about people being out of reach? Or is there something else? I think this is good. I mean, is Canada selling out to Google as in we lose that land and it belongs to the, you know, all that acreage belongs to a separate entity? You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things at work here, right? So comment below. Let me know. Thanks for watching.